in the same way. Like True would be like,
Why are you touching me so much?
What'd you say? Did you press the button?
Who pushed it?
The button's been pressed.
No, it hasn't.
It's been pressed.
Oh, so we live in effect.
Live in effect. Live in effect.
Happy to be here.
Can I do it? You want to do it or you want to do it?
Nah, you know that's your thing.
Right,
I don't do that. That's your thing.
Excuse me. 7 and 7 and 7. Right. What's going on, people? It's your boy Swaggy G, aka Flip on Poppy, and I'm here. Who I'm here with?
Come on, man. It's your boy Juicy in the building, aka TFN, aka your girlfriend's boyfriend.
And together, me and him make the Flava in Your Ear podcast. Ooh, snap your fingers, snap your fingers, snap your fingers. You know what's crazy? I didn't even say what's up to you.
You didn't. Can I
was rushing.
People hate how long this is. It's not my business.
True. All love.
For sure.
What's going on, people? You know, this is the first ever real video that we really gonna have for our show. And we're excited. We're excited to have you guys seeing our faces, our beautiful faces, right?
My beautiful face. You have your moments. You need to get rid of that beard. People don't, you like James Harden. People don't remember you without a beard.
That's
and
good.
It bothers me. No,
That's
it's not.
I don't want the baby face. You got the baby face. That's only because you can't grow one.
See, you're going to put me on blast like that. That's disrespectful. We're going to get to you. Don't worry about it. But first off,
what's up?
Look at where we're at. Look at this atmosphere.
Beautiful.
First off, can I give a quick shout out?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Jet Jaguar and the very organic podcast.
Shout out.
Literally, we recorded a video with him on when we did our collab with him, and that just got us in the free flowing juices of wanting to do something like that. Swaggy, of course, did the research, and we found the location we are at today, and I'm pretty sure you guys think it's dope.
Look, it's me.
Look, Mom made it. Mom made it.
So this is our basically our introduction to the second season of the podcast. And just like the first season of the podcast, we wanted the first episode was an introduction to us, who we are, what we plan on doing, and how things are going to be set up. So basically, we're kind of doing the same thing. So I don't want to sound like Jay-Z, but allow us to reintroduce ourselves. My name is Swaggy.
My name is Drew.
Ski.
Listen, Drew, I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend regardless. So you already know me. After 20 episodes of season 1, you know who we are. But it's all right. We're gonna make you remember. We've been out for when's the last episode we dropped? Maybe a month ago, month and a half
Maybe
ago.
a month and a half ago.
Took a little vacation, did some research.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming back better than ever.
So crazy enough, when we first started the podcast, I honestly didn't really know what our direction was and where we were going. I know I wanted to have fun. Clearly, I'm not doing this upset, but I think I got down what we were pushing for, and I think it's to share experiences. That's what it is. Share experiences and camaraderie. And it's the togetherness that everyone likes to experience. You know, we share our story. Like when we told our story about when I crashed the car when we was going to Miami, the feedback I got from telling that story is, yo, that's crazy. That's even Jet Jaguar. He was like, oh, you know, nobody has that story but you guys.
No, they don't.
Nobody.
And it's funny you say that because us now, it's just when you created this and when you came to me with this, I literally just looked at it as like, yo, listen, I'm supporting my best friend. Whatever you want to do, you know, I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. No way did I see us being where we are now.
Game time. Yo,
I'm telling you.
When Spotify dropped the
Super Bowl jersey. Game time. Odell Beckham.
When Spotify dropped the yearly wrap up and stuff like that, and we were included in that podcast wrap up, so that we was getting played over.
It was eight countries?
No, it was 4 countries. 4 countries. But you know, all these countries got a little smaller pieces. There was just 10 episodes, not even all episodes. There's 10 of them.
And what was it last year?
That was last year. It was 10 episodes that played over 4 different countries. It was a lot.
It's just weird to like I seen we got plays in Germany, like
Germany, Russia,
Puerto Rico, DR, Barbados, Jamaica. It's just weird, like
all over.
I know people, but I don't know. It got to be word of mouth. It has to be like, oh, you know, maybe you should listen to this. These guys are funny, and it's like just goes from here to here.
Funny enough, I was actually working Saturday, you know, when I do my 16-hour shift. And I ran into an old friend. I ran into fucking Bonilla.
Oh, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
I ran into him, and he was like, we actually was on the same job. So after we finished, we leaving the hospital, and I was talking to him for a second. I was like, yeah, we did this dope collaboration, and he was like, I know, I saw it.
Man, that's tough. I know.
You know, and that always feels dope when people already know.
I honestly want to get in the habit of shouting out people who like. I want to shout. I wish I had all the time in the world to shout out everybody, but there are certain people who like after they hear an episode or after they hear or see a post, like it's an immediate click. Like, yo, I can't wait to drop. I can't wait till you drop it.
Facts.
I can't wait. So that's what when we start talking about well, you want to talk about the Patreon.
You would continue what you're gonna say first.
So, when we start talking about the Patreon and things like that, like I just brought it up to somebody just to see what their thoughts were on it and excited for it.
Yeah.
Cause look, you already represent. You see this shirt?
They don't know. Listen.
That's a 2 of 2 because I got one.
Yeah. Actually, it's a 1 of 3. The third one is closet.
So like, there's only 3 of those shirts ever right now.
Yeah.
Like that. Like when we get into this Patreon way of life.
So all right.
Go ahead, you break it down.
All right. So
it's your world.
Everything that we've done from the beginning of the podcast has came out of our pockets. Not that it's supposed to come from anybody else, but just to show you, there's no grant, there's no loan, there's no credit. Everything is coming out of our pockets. We're both hardworking men. We bust our ass. We get things done, but we also make our own money, and we put our money into this because we want to give the quality to people and let them receive the same information that we're given in the same light. But it is a little hefty. But we've come up with a Patreon that not only helps us out in bringing the content to you the way it needs to go, but it also allows you to have extra things. And there's 3 tiers to the Patreon, and let me just explain each 3. That way you can't misunderstand what's going on, and it makes it easier for you to be like, oh well, I like that, and I'll be a part of that. So the first tier that we have is actually called A Little Flava. Get it? Flavor?
A little bit,
just a little. So the Little Flava, long story short, you'll get behind the scenes content, access to early access to episodes, and you always get a shout out on the Patreon. Always get a shout out on the Patreon. And the next tier, call it Some Flavors. That's when you
a little bit more.
Lemon pepper.
All right, Rick Ross. Well,
what do you say? Go ahead, go down there and give me a big Buford
and some fries.
Nah, but the Some Flavors, it incorporates everything that Lil Flava does, but you get a little bit more. You'll get exclusive content, exclusive voting power, and fan requests. So if you guys have any requests that you guys want us to talk about, we'll gladly talk about it. And voting power on things that we trying to switch up and change and things like that.
I'm always trying to shoot the shit on new topics.
Facts. And last but not least, it's called Big Flava.
Why you said it like that?
Remember we used to play NBA Street back in the day?
But why did you that called me up? Big Flava.
Because
that came from the soul.
It came from the soul. It came from the little Maxwell that sits in my soul. Shout out to Maxwell.
Oh, you said Maxwell. My man Max.
Good boy Max. So the Big Flava, what it incorporates is, like I said, everything from Some Flavor and everything from A Little Flava. But it also gives you live chats. It gives you thing like a chance to win free merch. You know what I'm saying? Free merch. And the way I have that set up, I was gonna say once a month we'll pick 3 people out of the Patreon who's in this category, and give them some free stuff, whether it be some Flava in Your Ear t-shirts. Well, this is actually Flavors. That's coming. It's coming. It's a little clothing line we got jumping off that. You know what I'm saying? But keychains, shot glasses, pens, everything, son. Even fucking y'all smoke weed trays, ashtrays, lighters, all that. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that. I'm just hearing about this. I only know about A Little Flava, Some Flavor.
You know what I'm saying? Big Flava. Big Flava.
Definitely.
Live stream vibes. You know us, man. We get the vibes going before the cast.
You acting unusual right now.
You got to. You got to. Huh?
You happy to be here, aren't you?
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I can't even hold you. But basically, the Patreon is to help us out. His favorite quote is, one hand wash the other.
Both hands wash the face.
So we just here to wash the face, basically.
That's it.
No?
And that's respect. But what's going on with you?
Creative. I'm trying to figure out how to create this creative space for a group of people to come together and share their ideas and experience. In that way, other people can kind of chime in and help them or guide them in if they have experience in what their creative passions are, and that way they're able to go further or think outside the box for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do that. I'm thinking about a clubhouse.
That's tough. That's tough. Like just the thought process behind that, to get a bunch of different creatives and like put them under one roof. Like that's tough.
Scary too.
It is.
Scary.
It is. Like, why you looking like a evil genius right now?
'Cause I am. All I need is a cat. Where's Coco?
This man said all I need is a cat. Jesus Christ.
Nah, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we need more outlets to be creative. I feel like now is the perfect time, especially with content growing and content being on a rise. We need more outlets for us to express ourselves in different ways. You know me, I've always kind of been stuck on my clothing line and stuff like that. And if I could find anyone to just give me some pointers and give me tips, because you know me, I like to do everything by myself. And I like to cut the middleman out all chances I can.
I ain't mad at you.
So, it's just to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's mad cool.
You know what? Because even though like I've always said like this is your baby, I'm just here to help you. But like
Baby too, bro.
Now he's saying that I got custody. I ain't even asked for custody. I didn't want it. No, I'm just joking. But no, I think we just based off of how we talk, how we build rapport with people, I think we should really get into networking on another level. What I mean when I say that is like all these pop-up events that go on, like when we get into that extends that market, that extends that listening, that sound for us. Because I just started the job I'm at maybe a couple months ago. Yeah, I'm always switching jobs. Like I get bored easily. But what's up with you? Jamaicans listen to this.
I know.
Don't worry, your
They're
time's
hard
gonna
workers.
be all right.
It's all right. I'll just find a Jamaican because they always got to spare time.
Jesus Christ! Can you release me? Release me! Jesus Christ! No, but yeah, like, and I've been there maybe 4 months, and we've got like 30 Instagram followers on our page because of just like me just talking about randomly bringing it up in conversation. Yeah, like, oh, you got that? Yeah, it's with me and my bro. We just be shooting the shit.
And I think that's the craziest part because I've experienced some people who have their own content and they're real pushy. Like, yo, listen to my joint. Here's my joint.
No,
listen to my thing.
To me, that's a turn off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, and we don't say nothing until somebody asks us to bring it up. Oh, I have a podcast. Oh, you do? Yeah. Well, yeah, you want to see it? Here you go. Only if you ask me.
I'm really not, and it's funny you say that because I'm really not pushing. Like,
Only
if the conversation comes up, I'll speak about it because it's like you let the content speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself.
Like the content speaks for itself. After you listen to that first episode, that second episode, because I like the evolution from episode 1.
The growth.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
Excuse me. The character development. From episode 1 to 20.
And it's so funny too, because I tell people that too. They said, what episode should I start from? I said, start from the first one. I said, it's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough around the edges. You're going to hear some static in the background. You're going to hear some empty space in the room.
You're going to hear some dominoes slamming against the table.
Yeah. You're going to hear, I was even talking about you. I said, I'm not going to lie. I know you was a little bashful behind the mic. You was sounding like a robot. Episode 3, you was sounding like you.
I'm scared. What I tell you when we first sat down just now?
Fuck fast, come slow.
No, I did not say that. I normally say that, but I did not say that. I said I'm a little nervous today because this is us right now.
This is us.
With the help us, some special people in the backgrounds, but this is us today.
Of course.
We don't have a guest. This is us doing it on our own, coming out of our pocket, really reinvesting into ourselves.
Absolutely.
And like that's major for me.
So I'm with the future and continuing to see how far we can actually take this. And it's not even about money.
It's not.
It's not about money at all. It's just about being able to express myself. I actually had an epiphany a little while ago, and I think it's time for a revamp.
So what? This no more of this? You gonna take new pictures?
Oh, the pictures always change. They always change. But I just mean in general. You know what I'm saying? Funny enough, every time I get a chance to speak to somebody, I always ask them, if your bills was paid for the next 5 years, what would you do in your free time?
A lot of people would probably say travel or some shit like that.
I mean, as far as activity-wise, what would you do with yourself? I just mean traveling, like just doing something. Some people said, "Oh, I'll fix houses." Cool. Some people said, "Oh, I, find a dance studio." Hey, cool. Some people said other things, but I'm like, whatever you told me you'll do, how can you find a way to monetize it? Once you find a way to monetize that, make that your career. You know what I'm saying? That way, that's your calling, because it's something you've always wanted to do. You just don't have the free time to do it.
That's tough. You be dropping gems, man. I like it, but I don't like it one bit, because you be getting hype. You be just like, this is me, man. You just drop. Sometimes you gotta, you really should have the glasses, Salt Bay. That's what they call it, Salt Bay. That's you. That's you.
Call me, babe.
Watch your mouth. Fire for the Monday.
Nah, I get that from my dad.
Well, yeah. So whenever I speak to him on the phone and his dad is in the car, I don't know what it is. He's always dropping gems. Shouts to OG. Because even after, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, like, after my father passed last year,
Pops.
OG, you my son too. Like, that hit me right here. That's OG. What's the last thing you said?
If it's a screw, I drive it.
Wait. Run that back.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Say it though.
He said, shoot, if it's a screw, I drive it.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like something he might have thought about saying.
Yeah.
If it's a screw, I drive it. Jesus. Oh, man.
Listen, yo, that's just how you get us the flavor in your ear. It's the second season. Rome wasn't built in a day. Why do people say that?
Because of that fucking Red Bull commercial. You seen that stupid shit? That fucking Red Bull commercial got me tight. There's not enough rep. Like, yo, bro. You seen that commercial?
No.
You dead ass?
I might have seen
I'll send it to you.
I'll send it to you.
That shit, I hate when you do that. I hate when you do that. Because I'll be so excited to show y'all stuff on Instagram.
You're a liar. You are a liar.
Ask Rick. Shouts to Rick. I'll be so excited, and Rick be like, I don't care. I'm like, my man, I went out my way to try to show you something. And
when I was trying to show you the wave checks, the failed wave checks. Wave check. That was funny.
You trying to say because I ain't got waves yet?
No, when he took his do-rag off, he had no waves. And the guy looked at him, he was like, where's your waves?
When the last time you had waves? Have you ever had waves?
Yeah, I had waves, man. Before I started letting this beast grow. Y'all not going to see this right now. My head is crazy.
Out of pocket?
Out of pocket.
Should have did it. See this?
You going to break my head?
What the fuck I look like? Your jail buddy? What's wrong with you? See this? Coming in.
Yeah.
See those
Don't
ripples?
embarrass yourself.
Chill out. I was gonna say, see those ripples. You know what ripples are, right? When you like touch the water and them little ripples come out. Yeah, that's me.
You don't get seasick over.
Fuck you. You see what I'm saying? That's that bullshit. That's why your beard get nappy.
Always keep a comb, mommy.
You're disrespectful.
But yeah, it's us. This is 100% us. There's no.
I'm glad we could definitely make this home.
This is home.
This is definitely home.
I'm saying.
Like, I love the atmosphere. I love the vibe. We might get some liquor here. You see the coasters is right there. Might bring some liquor in here. Some white Henny.
I'm getting a yes.
Oh, she's saying, we getting the thumbs up for that.
Yes.
I know you're going to have your little maker's mark over there. Oh, don't do that. Don't tell me that. Y'all, I know y'all heard that. Did y'all hear that?
Hookah.
She said hookah.
Yo, we just want to say thank you again. Yo, like, follow, subscribe, whatever bells is there, click them, all of that stuff.
He only said bells because his last name is Bell. This is ridiculous.
You the feds? You them boys?
Infama. Infama.
We appreciate everything. This is a new face, our new face. These faces, you're gonna see them a lot.
And you see this? All of this is because of you guys. You guys help us build the confidence to want to step out of our comfort zone to build all of this. So, I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful to have you guys, follow us through our journey. And we're going to get more guests on. It's going to be something special. This season is definitely gonna be something special.
Can I end?
Do your thing.
You got one too? Or
Let me hear you, and then I'm
all right. So before I go, I just want to let you guys know. Here's my little advice for the day. Surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the people who are going to have your back no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Those are people who are going to be happy for you when you get things, happy for you to accomplish things, and not envy you. Those are the people to keep around you. Never forget that. And also, be that same way with other people. It's my son.
Watch it. What?
I call you my son because you shine like one.
Okay. I'm going to take that.
My eyes light up when I see him because that's my boy. You know what I mean? So,
It's
always
my turn.
remember that.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Fuck fast, come slow.
I knew he was going to say that shit, man.
It's only right. Fuck fast, come slow.
I can't. Yo,
But no,
I'm Swaggy G.
it's your boy Juicy. We just happy to be here.
It's the Flava in Your podcast.
Knowledge is free.
It's
Remember
free.
that.
It's free and it's out there.